Samsung have just released their latest version of the A5. You just need to take one look at it to know that the A5 has the wow factor. The shape of it with its less rounded corners makes it aesthetically pleasing. For a mid-range phone, it's been given a premium design made up by a combination of premium glass and metal materials. Whilst the frame is metal, Gorilla Glass 4 is used on both sides, increasing its durability. And have I already mentioned that it's aesthetically pleasing? Yes, it's a beautiful phone. It feels stable and comfortable in the hand too. It's available in black, white and gold, but black always wins in my opinion. It looks classy and sophisticated. Weighing 155 grams, I wouldn't say the A5 is heavy. It still feels pretty lightweight, but it's 22 grams heavier than its predecessor. It's also a few millimetres thicker, at 7.3 millimetres compared to 6.7 millimetres, but you wouldn't really notice the difference looking at the two. Down the bottom of the phone, there is a 3.5mm jack for audio, the micro USB port and the speakers. The right hand side holds the power button as well as the dual SIM micro SD card tray. Across the left there are the volume up and down buttons. The only button you'll find on the front is the home key, which also works as a fingerprint sensor, so yes, the A5 supports Samsung Pay. Moving on to the display, you've probably already noticed that the 2016 A5 is slightly taller, and that's because Samsung added a slightly bigger screen, giving you an even better view with a 5.2-inch display. I'd say it's the perfect size. 5.5 inches can be a little too big. The size isn't the only upgrade though. The A5 now offers a Full HD Super AMOLED display. That's a resolution of 1920 by 1080 pixels. The previous A5 had an HD display at a resolution of 1280 by 720, so you can expect better quality and sharpness and enhance your viewing experience. Watching videos on the 5.2-inch display is a great experience. The screen isn't annoyingly reflective and you get a good view even with the phone angled. Even though the Samsung A5 is incredibly good looking, the components it holds inside of it are what make it a great performing phone. Let's take a look inside. It runs a 64-bit octa-core CPU at a speed of 1.6 GHz, an upgrade from a quad-core CPU at 1.2 GHz. It has 2 GB of RAM and 16 GB of internal memory storage. You can of course increase this by using a micro SD card, which supports up to 128 GB, so really you've got plenty of space to store the precious photos and videos that you capture. All of this is powered by a 2900 mAh non-removable Li-ion battery, which offers up to 16 hours on 3G. From my own experience, I found that the Galaxy A5 can last nearly 2 days with regular use, which makes it king. Not many smartphones can last longer than a day, so this really did impress me. The A5 also supports fast charging, so you can expect to top up the battery even quicker than before. The latest A5 did not get any upgrades to the camera, but on the upside, it's still good enough to make you want to capture, and capture even more. It boasts a 13 megapixel rear camera and a 5 megapixel front camera for those selfies. Both cameras are equipped with a 1.9 aperture, and the rear camera supports autofocus and flash too. Additionally, the A5 has a quick launch feature, which basically means you can access the camera at any time but double clicking the home key. Convenient. Video recording on the phone is made at a resolution of 1920 by 1080 at 30 frames per second. So even though you don't get 4K video recording with the new A5, you do get Full HD and it offers great quality, so you can expect some satisfying results. Out of the box, the Samsung A5 comes with Android version 5.1 Lollipop pre-installed. This means it is behind as the latest Android version is 6.0 Marshmallow, so you will miss out on some of Android's latest features, at least until an update is available. Lollipop is still great though, and the best thing about the A5 is that it isn't preloaded with all that bloatware you might be used to. All the apps preloaded are ones you'd expect and use. Microsoft's Office package does come pre-installed, but those are a decent set of apps, so that's perfectly acceptable. So, should you buy the Samsung Galaxy A5? Well, when comparing it to its predecessor, it's not majorly different. I mean, it's slightly bigger and has a better display. It's also got a quicker processor, but aside from that, there's nothing significantly different. So if you've got the previous A5 model, then I wouldn't be in no rush to upgrade. On the other hand, if you're looking for a premium looking phone with premium features but without the premium price, then the Samsung A5 might just be what you've been looking for. The performance of the phone is fantastic too. I didn't experience any lag or slowdown when running multiple apps, and everything was pretty quick. The Full HD AMOLED display is great too. It outputs popping colours and the quality is sharp and crisp. What's not to like? It's a great mid-range phone at a really good price and a perfect alternative to the Galaxy S7 or S6, and even the iPhone if you fancy switching to Android. So if you're interested in purchasing the new A5, why not head over to giffgaff's website and buy it today. Thanks for watching.